Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. And with this one right here, guys, we're here for Euphoria Season 2, Episode 7, titled The Theater and It's Double. Guys, I am so excited to talk about this episode. There's so much to break down. I'm just looking at one take. I know he has a ton of things to say. And Tyra, especially, I'm glad that you're here too. But y'all, as you see, I'm not here by myself. I got my main man, OneTakeBigDog and Struggle Reviews TV. Miss Tyra, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. I'm glad y'all here, man. Y'all are like the best people on the planet to talk about this. And just let you know, if you're watching this, this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. We are going to spoil this thing up, down, left, right, in, and out, as if you've already seen the episode. So you have been warned. And before we get started, just want to make sure you know that if you love what anybody has to say, you can follow all of us on social media. Our handles are on the screen right now. Their information is in the description box of this video. And also their information will be on my channel tab. Here is Tower's YouTube channel right there. And also One Take Big Dogs. And yeah, the theater and it's double. And I have a ton of questions before we get into this. I'm pretty sure y'all do too. But go ahead. I'm gonna start with One Take. Just this look he has on his face is killing me right now. Go ahead, man. Just let us know how you felt about this episode. Lexi is putting everybody on blast with this play. Did you like the play? Did you like everything else? What did you like? What you did not like? You know, tell us how you felt, man.
Bruh, it's that I love the episode. This episode give you blue balls, man.
Oh,
this episode is the equivalent of blue balls when you think you like get to that point and then everything just stops and it's like, wait a minute, like you're not gonna ask. I understand it's an episodic thing, and a lot of the episodes leave off on cliffhangers, leaving you wondering what's about to happen next. But they typically answer the question that was like presented in that episode. And I'm loving like the double shots between like going back from the play to reality, seeing things from Lexi's point of view, get more insight on her. We actually even get more insight on other characters that we've never like fully fleshed out entirely, like as far as like some stuff with Maddie that we haven't seen before, and like issues that happened with her. But man, we got a to be continued. I was like what?
Okay. So you frustrated?
No,
you didn't.
But that got me feeling some type of way right now.
Okay, Tyra, how you feeling?
I loved it. I loved it to be continued. It's like throwback. We don't get a lot of to be continued. A lot of shows now, because we get all the shows a lot at once, or we get like it's not enough momentum for some to be continued. I can't remember the last time I seen that on the show. So I was like, oh, this is good. Like I'm excited to see what comes. I like that aspect of mystery. One Take just tripping because he wanted to know what happened to Fesco. In general, the episode was good and I was here for it. We have this whole imitation of life type thing happening. I was really curious to see how far Lexi was going to go with this play, and she went really fucking far.
Man, she went all the way. She went to the other universe with this one. Oh, I'm mute. I'm mute. No, y'all can hear me. Yeah, One Take. I got to push back a little bit, my brother. I don't see what's wrong with it to be continued because that's what we've been getting at the end of every episode so far. What was episode 5 when Rue was going around dropping bombs everywhere? You know, that was kind of the same thing. It ended on a cliffhanger. It just we didn't get the caption. You know, we was wanting to know what happened next. I'm just saying, we know that we get one more episode. So I don't know. That just really didn't bother me. But I love the episode myself. There were only a few aspects that I did not like. That has to do with the real life footage of Cassie and Nate. And that wasn't really realistic to me. It was more of a fantasy from her perspective. I don't know how Lexi would know that anyway. But you know, we can talk about that. I love majority of it. I still don't know how I felt about the ending. You know, that was very bold and it was entertaining, but you know, Nathan was like, oh, that's super homophobic. Lexi put everybody on blast. First of all, I don't know if just my high school was just that sorry,
no,
but we ain't ever came remotely close to having this type of production. You know what I'm saying? They poured out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? Who funded this? You know what I'm saying?
I was like, damn, this looked like a Broadway play.
You know?
What kind of high school
and you know, Tower at the very beginning when Lexi was strutting her stuff, walking her dress, you know what I'm saying? You know, imitating her sister, and the little thing was spinning around. I was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh snap! I was like, I went to the wrong high school. If not, y'all got these resources. So I mean, it's a lot of standout moments like that. You know, the episode was fire. Now, one take we heard from you something that for the most part did not work for you is the ending. Tell me something that did work for you a lot that you just, you know, you absolutely love. Like, oh man, like you was over there cheering. Cause I got mine. Yeah. I kind of, you know, you may have got a little hint or whatever when we was watching or whatever, but go ahead, tell us something that just like this part right here, sit me over the moon. Let us hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna let you, cause I know what parts you're talking about, so I'm gonna let you have that one. But one of the parts I think that really nailed it for me was the moment in the play and in like real life is when Maddie got in the bed with Cassie. And we heard Maddie crying because we never knew, because we always been asking, what the hell are Maddie's parents here? Like, we've never seen them.
You mean right when they got into the bed and then they showed the real Maddie beating on the door, talking about "Let me in, you a coward."
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Right before that, gotcha. When she was crying, and like you see, like, yo, these were like sisters. No. Like she came and stayed with them. Like no, you ain't got to sleep on the floor. Come in, like and you see Cassie's face, you see Maddie's face. They both just like remembering that moment that those two shared and how close they actually were friends before this bitch Cassie just ruined all that. You know what I'm saying? So that moment was like really real to me, just because we didn't know too much about Maddie and like. But we see the struggles, or we like get hints of like the struggles she was facing and how the Howards basically took in this family.
Okay. I got you. You got anything about that, Tower, you want to comment on?
What my favorite whatever in this episode?
Well, let me ask you this. Tell me what did not work for you. That you know, you just like, that's whack, where you know, you just it's disappointing, or is there anything like that, or you know, everything worked out for you?
Everything pretty much worked for me here. And I know there's gonna be some pushback because my moment that didn't like, I was like, what is your favorite moment?
Really? You want to know what my favorite moment is? Okay.
No, I know what your favorite moment. We heard what your favorite moment was.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the moment that I was like, whoa. But my favorite moments here, we had never beforehand seen any real relationship with Rue and Lexi. We didn't get a whole lot of their friendship prior. We pick up with the show immediately, and Rue's into her drugs and they aren't friends anymore. But just to see where they were and when they were in a good space, I enjoyed that. We've never seen them just be that. We always just only see what they are now.
I got you. And y'all, if y'all out there dying and wanting to know, me is when she was Rue and Mom was together. She's like, I don't give a damn no more. You know what I'm saying? If you want to kill yourself, go ahead and kill yourself. You know, Rue's over there like, I was like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, she was over there chilling.
Like, you want to be a crackhead? So the one take stay jumping on me like, let's go. You want to be a crackhead? Go out and be a crackhead. Yes, take your ass up there.
Yeah. She didn't care, man. She had a little ice cream or whatever, just eating it. Just like, hey, you finna be 18 years old. You know, like, hey, you know, if I have to I have two daughters. If I'm gonna save one, I'm gonna concentrate on Gia or whatever. You tripping. I forgot the exact lines of dialogue she said, but it was just like boom, just
and
boom.
I was like what? That was my what the hell moment. I was
I was waiting on that moment.
That was my what the hell moment. Like,
she been too sweet.
And I still stick by that. But just to see her go from last episode to all of it, I was like, damn, she been hanging out with Ali. Like, what's going on? But it's just such an instant switch now to where it's just like, this is what it is. You can get with it or get lost. I don't care anymore. Like, since when? Since yesterday? seemed to come from out of nowhere to me. I was very surprised. This is what we've been wanting her to do and say, but I thought we were going to see progress, you know, leading up to that. Just last week, she was, you know, rubbing the back and getting the hell out of the kitchen. Like, it just seemed like such a big leap to me. But of course, it's what we wanted to hear. It's what she needed to do.
I think it was that conversation with Ali when like he was telling her like, hey, you have to pay that little more attention. And I think she sit back and like reassess, like, wait a minute, Gia got this going, and I'm super focused on Root. And I get what you're saying. It kind of like some people might have wanted to see happen, but you kind of just do have those revelations. Like maybe just laying in the bed one night, like, man, Root really ain't shit. So you know what?
Yep. Exactly. And here you go, right here. I was trying to find them. But yeah, this is perfect, man. I was over here cheering, man. Like, yes, this is that energy that I need. It is justified. You know, I feel like the only thing I did not like is they should have played it out more, because I think Root was like, I just feel like there's a catch, and then they may have transitioned over to another scene. But this is that tough love that I've been wanting to see for so long. Just like, look, you know, you finna be 18, move out my house. If you want to stay here rent free, you know, of course you got to clean up after yourself, but if you want to stay here rent free, okay, be drug free. But if you want to do drugs, do your drugs. Just get out of my house. And you know, you have a choice, you know. So
I give up. But it was like, damn, we were just crying last episode because she wanted her to get a bed so bad. So just to get here, and it's just like, fuck it. I was like, oh, this is different. I wasn't expecting to get that in this episode.
I forgot. I did forget about that. Is how it did end. She was
don't regret that.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Real soon.
Something that
after the to be continued.
Okay, he upset. I ain't mad at you, man. And also, good point, Tyron. Something that I did not like that came out of nowhere to me was Lexi's change in demeanor towards the end of the episode. I've never seen her be ugly like that to people. I don't know where that came from, but that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You know, I don't know. One take, I guess you disagree, but she's like, I'm gonna replace you with nobody. I mean, she's never like, what I loved about the episode is that I saw a meme the other day. I think it was yesterday actually, and it was a sign, and it says, whatever you're going to do today, do it with the confidence of a 3-year-old with the Batman t-shirt on. And I love that. And I felt that's exactly how Maddie approached this show, especially at the very beginning. This play, when they was holding the letters or something, and she was like, our life, or telling the title of the play. Somebody in the audience was heckling her and made a comment, but she still had a smile on her face, like, I don't give a damn what you think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is my ish right here. I love it. It's my passion, you know, and I'm happy I'm doing this. So it is what it is. Here it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And so that was the Lexi that I liked. But then towards the end, she turned into like a 5-letter word, you know, being ugly to everybody. I don't know how I feel about that.
Go Lexi.
Okay, go.
Go I guess Lexi. Okay. Lexi said, this is my shit. Nobody's messing this up. Nobody's messing this up. I don't need y'all to play with the lighting. I don't need y'all to be off cue. Nobody's fucking this up. This is the first real moment that I've had to stand out and just be me and present myself and my thoughts to everybody in here. Y'all not messing this up. Get this shit together. Like, I loved it. This is the first, like, this is the most expressive we've ever seen Lexi be. Lexi is always, you know, to herself, really quiet, watching. Now it's just like everything. She is really taking a big risk. As you can see, this whole episode, putting everybody's stuff out there. So it's just like, this is really bold of her, and she's making bold moves. It's just like, yeah, all that shit's over. All that talent shit is over. Get Lexi. I loved it.
Does she have to be a jerk though? And I'm talking about towards the end of the episode when she was talking about, hey, we're gonna replace you and you suck. And what she say? A blind 3-year-old can do better.
Can do your job. Man, I didn't mind it because I feel like it was build up, because I felt like we didn't, you know, it wasn't said, but like, you've been kind of messing up throughout this whole play. This is the grand finale. This is the big, you know, dance situation. I need things to be perfect. Like, don't mess this up for me.
Okay,
I didn't mind it.
Okay. What's what you think about that?
Yeah, I'm completely retired, bro. Like, Lexi has been putting everybody else above herself for as long as we can remember. So season 1, episode 1. This is her moment. This is her time. And this is her baby. Like, you saw the anxiety she had, like, putting this whole thing together. And I feel like the further we got through this play, the more comfortable she got. And she was just like, yeah, you've been slipping. I don't care about none of that right now. Get it together. I need this to hit. This is the finale. This is the last thing people gonna see. This is what they really gonna remember. Boy, get on your stuff or I'll kick you out. No, I don't really got nobody to replace you, but that does not matter because you don't know that. Okay? I need you to be on point, on cue, get the time. I need my life 20% up. I need that 40% down. All of that. She was like, I love how it's a fierceness she got that most people don't see. But with this production, all of it came out. You got to see like this part of Lexi that just been dying to get out because she's been so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Preoccupied with everybody else.
Yeah, and they're just like, nope. This is Lexi Howard's time to shine. Appreciate the one shot too, but like, yeah, I needed this from Lexi, and I love it. And plus, it's a production. You know, I mean, it's not to hurt anybody's feelings. It's a different type of motivation. You know, it's just like certain coaches, coach a certain way to where like they can pat a kid on the back. Other ones like, hey, get out there and do your stuff, boy, I'm kicking you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Lexi was on. At first, she was real cool, like, give you a hug, baby. Nah, get out there and get it done. So I love it.
Okay. Well, 2-1. I mean, I feel all that, and I love the energy. It just wasn't. I just didn't like that at the end. You know, like I like the first 45 minutes, Lexi. The last 15 minutes or whatever. I was like, wait a minute. You know, oh no, that's just me. But I can dig it. I can dig it. I think the person that had the most fun out of the whole show was Lexi and Cassie's mom. In the audience.
My God.
Oh man, she was in there like. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. Yeah.
I love
her.
Oh, look at her. You know what I'm saying?
Not feeling some type of way. Like, how dare you present me in this way on this stage in front of your friends? Like, I'm a man. That's supposed to be me. That's supposed to be me.
Yeah, I love it.
She loved it. Like, she loved like that her daughter got that moment to shine. She was so supportive right then. I was like, yes. Because I was like, all the other faces in the audience, as far as the friends, everybody's like, really, like, kind of like, oh my God, really, Lexi? Not mom. She's like, yes, girl, I stay drinking. Put that shit in
perfect,
there.
Man. Hell yeah. I was so happy for her, man. Go ahead, one second. I'm up if everybody says something.
Yeah. I love the support of it because everybody else, even when it first started, they was kind of like, no, not moms. My Duke was like, I was like, yeah, that's my baby. My baby put that thing on. Like, she telling everybody to cry. That's me up there. You know? She was cheering. Even when people weren't clapping, she was clapping. And, like, you get to see, because, like, she been preoccupied with dealing with cancer stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, what? It's about my other baby tonight. You know what I'm saying? Cut up. I love it, bro. I love supporting parents, bro. I love it.
Yeah, man, I was tripping out over her, man. And so good for her. Y'all all nailed it on the head. So supportive, the most lively. I mean, it's maybe in therapy for her too, because she had I don't know who's older, Lexi or no, Cassie's older. Cassie's older. Mm-hmm. And so she had Cassie, I think if I did the math right, when she was either 18 or 19. And so because she was like, I'm 38 years old or something like that. And so she kind of just reliving her life too, you know. So that's dope for a number of reasons, you know what I'm saying? So that's nice right there. But we got to talk about this right here. I know you guys wanting to know this relationship between your boy Fesco and your girl Lexi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This right here, man, even the very beginning of this part of the show, of the episode, when they were just on the phone, I just thought, is it going to hurt somebody's feelings? I don't know. If I was part of a play and I didn't know about it, I'm definitely gonna have my questions. Well, what if my intentions were good? Well, it just depends on the play. But you remember the scene. First of all, I just love the way this brother talking. You know what I'm saying? man,
he's so smooth as fuck.
You know, just like I'm like, golly. You know, and she over there so concerned. It was perfect to me. But Tyra, go ahead. Tell us how you felt about that interaction right there.
I loved it. This is what we've been waiting on. This is what we were waiting on. Like, just for them. As soon as Ruth said, you know, they've been talking every night since that moment, I was like, yes. Finally, like,
yes.
I just love the fact that we just get they have such a real relationship, and they talk, and they're not even together. They're so supportive. Everything we always see as far as these relationships in these shows, it's always codependent, it's sick, it's shallow. Nothing has been healthy here. They have a genuine, we haven't even seen them embrace or kiss. It's nothing about that. It's not about sex. It's not about any type of gratification. They just supporting each other. Like, I love to see it. This is the most genuine relationship we've seen. And we've only seen them for 1 second in one episode.
Right. It's perfect. It's perfect. One take, get in there.
Yeah, Tyra, you completely, you in my head. Because everything I'm thinking you saying. Bro, it's just the hood dude with the sweet chick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you feel it. And like neither one of them are pretending to be anything else. Fez isn't switching up who he is. Lex isn't trying to like change or talk a certain way. It's just like they have a clear understanding of each other. And also understanding of each other, because there was some stuff like Fez just he like, man, I'm sure I really don't know. Fez over here getting high for getting questions and stuff. I'm trying to help, but bro, I don't know nothing about all of this. I ain't never put on a play. I don't know how people go react. So I just love like everything between them two seems so genuine. And like Tyra was saying, like all the other relationships, I feel like everybody like tries to be something else, or they just don't work out in a certain way. But these two, it's like they just get each other, you know. And it's weird because they're so opposite from one another, but it's the best kind of relationship. And you know me, I've been for this love for the longest. I've been here for it since the jump. So just seeing them moments with him on the phone and him like helping her out with other situation, giving her the real, just like he could have said, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Ain't nobody gonna trip. Be like, no. I mean, because if I'm in a play and I don't know what's going on, I'm probably gonna have a little issue. I gotta see what you gotta know what to play like. So yeah, bro, that moment between them is so fire, which also is one of the reasons why this to be continued got me pissed off, because I don't know what the hell going on. My boy getting fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see him? Did you see him? Everybody else just showed the fuck up. You're like, I'm finna put a suit on. I'm bringing flowers. I'm trying to be fresh. Like, yes, let's go.
Hey, killing me, bro.
Like my baby putting on a play. I gotta step out right. I loved it. He went that extra mile with. He was like, he finna put a suit on. Like he finna switch up his swag. Like I'm not just one note. I know how to be supportive. I'm a gentleman. I'm bringing flowers. Like yes, let's go. Oh, man. Then they shoot us in the face with that, too. Because we're just sitting there with anticipation, watching that fucking empty seat. I was like,
and we just waiting on it. We just waiting to see Fez somewhere in the crowd. Somewhere.
No, they're like giving us, because they did the whole play. They're telling us he didn't make it one take. Like, man.
Nope. He made it to the play. They just ain't showing. He just didn't get that seat. I'm telling you.
Hopefully,
we went through the whole play though. You think he's sitting somewhere else where she can't see him?
Yep, she was looking at that one seat. He wasn't there. I'm telling y'all, it's a bait and switch. I know it. I got faith.
I hope it's a bait and switch because my feelings were hurt.
a little bit. He was able to pull Faye as well, and we're gonna get to that in a second. But just staying right there, what I like is, you know, I know that my camera is acting up, y'all. I'm sorry about that. But what I like is I know that her mother will be really accepting of Fesco. You know, and her dad is not in the picture as well. And the thing is, typically, if Lexi wanted to go and, you know, introduce Fesco to them, hey, this is my boyfriend, they wouldn't be like, you know, like him. Oh, he's a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you don't know him. And she would sound like a young high school girl that don't know what she's talking about, just caught up on her feelings. But I mean, like OneTake said, this is one of the best, most fresh, organic, genuine relationships that I've seen in quite some time, better than everybody else, like you said. And so I love that right there. I do. But how do y'all feel about I mentioned her father? You know, this was really sad to me. This scene. I first of all, I love the color. I love the costumes. I love how they're making how young they made them look. I think that's dope. They worked out really well to me. You know, I really felt sorry for her too. Usually if you spill something, whatever it is, cold, even hot, you know, you're going to have an immediate reaction. And we saw that when that ice cream fell, that she just left it there on her lap. And I was just like, damn, you know, this, I don't think we've ever seen anything like that where she was affected. So, you know, and so that's really hurt me right there. I felt real bad for her. And I also just like the depiction in the play, you know, them doing the same thing. This is a great job, you know, how they transition like that. But I don't know, y'all have any emotions as far as the little ice cream scene? Because this was another little big moment for me too.
Of course, they I think they made a point to show like how Lexi was recognizing, like, I know something's going on. Like, he's asleep, he's clearly on drugs, he's changed, and you kind of see her dealing with it, and she's in her feelings. But you see Cassie being Cassie, she's trying to ignore it, be like, you know, no, it's fine, Dad's okay. And she's like, I know something is wrong, something is like really off with him. But they're just, I love seeing just how far you see Cassie, and you see them slowly start to grow apart. And I like that scene where we got with them with the dad. I think they were dancing in the living room, and you just see how happy and close they were. And I'm like, well, damn, we've never seen them this way. You just see their house, it looked so fulfilled. It looked like it was all this joy. And I think it just reiterates how I like when she said this was before her dad died and my dad just left. Like, nobody really acknowledges the fact that their dad just flat out got on drugs and just left, and they're, you know, preteens. Like, this was affecting them. And I think it really hit home for Rue. Like, she's been dealing with something herself with her dad leaving. And, you know, I wasn't acknowledging that at all because I was so wrapped up in my own situation. And she still has been so far. Like, I just low-key kind of left my friend, and she's been dealing with these demons just like I have. So I really like that. But I like just seeing this right here. This just look, I was like, damn, I had forgot for a minute that they were even, until they tell us in the show with, you know, throwback moments, or we see them interact, you wouldn't even think that they were ever friends just because of how distant Rue is. So I like that. I like that we just get to see like what once was this entire episode. Like, we were once all really close, and then you slowly see everybody just start to separate.
That is, yeah, and that takes it back to the very beginning of the episode when they was doing the funeral. I didn't know who had died at first. I didn't really buy Rue, you know, them trying to show her younger. That just with the pigtails, it just looks weird to me. But get in there, man. That just kind of made me think of that time. I wanted to say that real quick. But yeah, how'd you feel about you know, about all this and her remember her father and, you know, how he left and he was on drugs, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I think that was a real strong scene. And I think transitioning from seeing her like that, being in pain in the backseat, you know what I'm saying, and like really nobody to console at that moment, and then seeing her when they're in the house dancing and everybody just happy. And at first it was just the mom, dad, and Cassie. Dad grabs and brings her in. Then you see the moment just between those two. And I love how the camera actually panned over to the mama, and the mama was like having a moment just like remembering those times as well, because times, I mean, she's obviously had to deal with the fact that her husband left her with 2 kids as well, and like and seeing the fact that since it's Lexi's play, she's seeing how that affected her, because as far as we know, Lexi really hasn't had anybody to talk to about these situations either. We had a little bit with Cassie and seeing the backstory with how the dad leaving affected her and her getting stuff on. But like this one is like more focused on Lexi, and I think Lexi's kind of like spilling her soul out into this play, like everybody like open up for everybody to see. But I'm gonna push back on y'all a little bit with the Rue and Lexi relationship, because I think it's always been hinted that like they've been great friends. And I get it, they haven't shown them connected as much, but I pointed this out earlier. all the situations throughout this season, and I can recall to like episode 1 or episode 2 when like Rue was in the hallway. She was on drugs. She bumped into the door. Who was beside her? The funeral scene when Lexi was standing up there beside her. We've already seen that friendship, and we know they were close. We just didn't really get to see it fully fleshed out until this episode right here, which I think was a great showcase of that, because they both went through tough times and they both reacted differently. It just seemed like one person was there for the other one more. Mm-hmm. And like Lexi really just had to deal with whatever she was dealing with by herself. Because like we said, we noticed the separation between her and Cassie, and then Cassie ended up getting really close with Maddie. You know what I'm saying? So like Lexi really seemed like she's been there to like fend for herself. But that also like highlights why the play was so great to me, because it's like, okay, this is me. This is it says our life, but like from my perspective and how I've been feeling, how these certain situations meshed and like molded me.
Mm-hmm. Right on. I got you. Let me ask you, since we're talking about the play, of course, I love the way it started. You know, it was the funeral, and then it transitioned into the play just like that. I loved it. I just have to bring that up too. This, I don't know, that just looked weird to me, but you know, y'all can disagree if you want to. She just looks the same age.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be, they're like 13. So right. it looks a little bit off, but I mean, it was new to me. I don't know if it's new period, but they're supposed to be 13, and she's already in the position of snorting. I think it was Oxy, because she said they belong to her dad, and we learned, I think it's the first season that he was taking Oxy for his pain. Uh-huh. That's the first time. So it's like, if she was 13 here and she was already snorting, then like I was just concerned at when exactly did she get on the drugs, and what age? Was she 12 or 13? Like, when did it start? Because when I seen her snort, I was like, damn, Rue has been on drugs a minute for her to be so young. She has been on drugs a long time. And
I thought she started at 14, but I could be wrong. Is she 17 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's supposed to be 17 now, but it's like, if we're already at the advanced stages to snort it, then when did you like? We see her take it that moment she's laying up in the bed with her dad. And of course, they make sure they push it home this episode that she's doing all of this just to be a little bit closer to her dad. And this is how she's dealing with her grief. But I was like, okay, well, damn, when did she start? Because I didn't think it was 13 or 12, or it just, she seemed real comfortable.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. We also see this right here, that Jules and Rue are still not talking or whatever there, and I don't know if y'all paid attention to who was sitting with who as well. In the show. At first, one of the things I was like, wait a minute, who is Cassie sitting with? But it was revealed later that she was sitting right next to Nate or whatever. We'll get to that. But what y'all think of Jules? She didn't have a line of dialogue or nothing in the whole episode. You know, they showed the awkward encounter in the bathroom, but then washing hands, and that was kind of funny to me. But it's a lot to wrap up, you know, if we only got one episode left.
Where is Elliot?
Where is Elliot?
We saw a little hyena ass up there. He was in the back.
Yeah. Are you
just chilling though? Like, I was
like,
so like, close that thing off. Like, are we not going to deal with? Are they going to say anything about them, you know, sleeping together? Is that just it? Like, I keep getting comments in my videos like, Elliot got the case. Like, are we gonna hear it? It's Elliot. He got it at his house. You know, like, they never destroyed nothing. He has the case. But I was like, are they not gonna say anything? But I think that they're trying to kind of drive it home that she is like slowly slipping away due to that diss situation, and she has nobody to talk to.
And I forgot, we did see her smash the disc. Yeah. She burnt it in.
She looks really like eager, like, man, I wish I could, you know, I wish we were in a good space so I could confide in her and share this with her. I need somebody to talk to. I don't have anybody to, you know, talk to. But I'm like, you got the other girl. She's just completely like withdrawn. She's really, really quiet. And I was expecting to get something here because, you know, last episode was like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that shit. We're skipping over it. I'm like, damn, okay, we're skipping over it again.
I got you. I'm gonna twist it up real quick. Do we think Fesco gonna lose his damn mind and take the little shots that Faye is throwing at him. You know, steaming the shirt and stuff like that. You know,
she's doing too much. So you don't get them big red inflated lips out of Fesco's face. We're not checking for her. He is going. And I was mad because I'm like, if she is withholding this information or on some jealousy shit because he's going to that play, girl, I'm going to be so mad. Like, what are you here for? This man took you in. He's been here for you. The least you can do is drop a dime on this snitch sitting on the couch. You're not going to say nothing. You got all them lips and you ain't going to say nothing. It's over. But I steaming the shirt with her cheeks and shit out. We don't want to see that, girl. You need to spill the tea.
Yeah, she tripping. And old boy gonna get jealous. He like, wait a minute now. You know, but I was gonna say that's the reason why he gonna snitch, but you know, he was doing that before.
I don't think he cares. He's just like he's an idiot for letting her flaunt like she all like, damn, you steaming it. I thought he was gonna come in there like, you steaming homie shirt. Well, I mean, what y'all got going on up in here? I was like, nah, like I still like I don't know what. I guess he's delusional. She seemed really interested. She seemed really interested in Fesco. Although I was like, dang. And I saw a comment under our video for last week. It was like, did nobody see the face that Faye was given when she saw Fesco and Lexi sitting on the couch? I was like, no, I missed it because we just see her. Too. Yeah, you see her in transition going just to go outside with the snitch. But I'm like, she low-key a little jealous. Girl, you like Fesco? We like him too. For Lexi, go away.
Yeah, okay. One take, did you notice that yourself or?
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen with them though.
It ain't gonna happen. We know it ain't gonna happen.
Okay. She said what? She said we know it ain't gonna happen.
We know it ain't gonna happen. Girl, you on drugs. We got enough of that with Rue. Go away. Yeah. No.
You think she gonna throw it at him though? You know, he gonna be like,
hopefully he don't take it. She looked like she might have sold it. No.
Yeah. I think she might do a little something and he'll be like, what you doing? Yeah, some stuff like that. But like, nah, he ain't gonna.
No, get that out of there. No, he gonna throw it at her with all the stuff she just stuck in there, all the heroin in there. No.
Yeah, that's awful. Boy,
that was horrible, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. You know, but I didn't even know. Anyway, yeah.
No, but where's my boy? You leaving my boy out? Where's Ashtray?
Oh no, you know, hold on. I don't want to get to Ashtray. We're gonna wait on Ashtray. That's a highlight. That's a highlight. Hold on. But I want to ask you this though, because this happened in the beginning. And that's what women go through. Because men, when we're going through puberty and stuff, I mean, we may have a conversation about how much pubic hair we growing. I remember maybe when I was in elementary, junior high, that came up once or twice, but we not in the mirror, you know, sizing up each other's pecs and pelvis regions and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know about you, OneTakeBigDog, but that didn't happen in my life. But he be like, what are you getting at, B? What the point? When Lexi was on stage and was like, hey, when I get older, maybe my body will look exactly like my sister Cassie. She's 433 days older than me. And then we have this nice, I like how they did that right there. Yeah. And then they were standing in front of the mirror right here. And I was watching this part. I was like, I cannot wait to ask Tyra about this. Is this, is this typical between, women at this age and, things that y'all go through? And okay. Okay.
Yeah, around the time when because some people, of course, develop sooner than everybody else, but you can't help. I love that we see, even though she loves her sister, there was always that hint of jealousy because all the guys love this from Cassie, and meanwhile, I'm just over here quiet, flat-chested Lexi. Like, what do I have to offer? I can't wait till I look like her. But you see that, she's discovering herself and realizing, after what I've seen my sister go through, I really don't think I want all of that to offer because that's all anybody ever sees.
Oh, yes.
But yes. That is very normal. I can remember myself, like, I was such a small person. I was a late bloomer. It was nothing. And you can't help but feel a little bit inadequate. Like, damn, I can't wait. But then, when they get there, you're good to go.
Well, that's what's up. Yeah.
But some people get some people have, a huge ass. Some people have, you just can't And once you get comfortable with yourself, like I used to be very like, man, I just wish I had, you know, that hourglass. I wish I had a bigger butt. I wish I had this. But now, you know, you get older, you appreciate what you do have, as we see Lexi does here. And you can just respect the next woman for what she has to offer. Be like, damn, she fine.
Yeah, well, I think one of the best lines right here is when she said, I don't want to be known for my body.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, and we was muted, but I was like, oh, you know, that's how I responded over here. I remember when I was either 8th grade or a freshman in high school, there were 2 sisters. One had big breasts, one did not. The one with the smaller breasts was the older sister. I remember this one asshole. This dude was like, "Why are you the bigger sister with smaller breasts?" Or the older sister. And everybody it was so cringe and just rude. And so this kind of comes up here as well. And so I remember that watching this scene, you know, and then we got her showing it out. What'd you say?
I said it sounded like me in high school.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. But yeah, man.
Did you see how the mom was like kind of uplifting Cassie? Like, and she thought it was funny. It was just like, yeah, I did do that shit. I was kind of upholding Cassie a little bit because of her beauty and, you know, her different attributes, as we saw all last season when she kept trying to shove her all off on McKay and like, hey, you like my daughter? Like, she's just she's always been really extra. But now in this moment, she realizes like, wow, I've really been missing out. My daughter Lexi has a lot to offer. This play is amazing. She's doing such a good job, because things have been really one-sided in their house. I love that we see that even though she was jealous, and when we get later on down the line, they were still really close. But when you have Maddie, you know, step in on that, you realize like they slowly started to separate. And she low-key kind of took her sister away. Yeah. But, you know.
What you got one take? So I said, what you got one take?
Oh, no. I'm disagreeing. That's all.
Oh, okay. Something that I mean, you can I don't know if you have any comments on the 433 days, but next thing, something that I did not like. I think you said you did like this one take at the beginning of our of this recap, how they was transitioning between the play and the real people.
Yeah,
that didn't work for me all the time. I think the most was the Nathan and Cassie. The Nathan and Cassie moments. We know at the end of the last episode, she basically kind of moved in, and you know it's just weird that his parents allowed that. But I get, hey, everybody lives different. But I spoke earlier. This little reenactment, it just seemed weird and fantasy-like. You know, we'll talk about Nathan's nightmare here in a second too. But first, Nathan didn't have any lines of dialogue. He was very submissive to Cassie. And that just felt weird to me. And I just didn't, I don't know, it was jarring. I just really didn't care for all these scenes right here. I remember turning up my face a few times. When she was putting her thumb in his mouth, I don't know. I was kind of just like, ew, you know, like, I don't know if that sounds childish, but I just wasn't feeling all this right here. But between them, it was just kind of weird for me, you know. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Yeah, I really liked it because one, I think Lexa has a better perspective on Cassie than she does Nate. So even though it's like art imitating life, we can only see it, and the reason like Cassie has most of the dialogue because Lexi knows her. Of course, she knows some about Nate, but like I don't think she wants to give him the satisfaction. And if you really like, he's dominant, but at the same time, we also know he's kind of a hoe at times. You feel me? So he's also looking for somebody to, like, you know, to hold him down. And the stuff Cassidy was saying to him, it's like, oh yeah, I want to make every guy want to like have sex with me, but only be with you. Like, that's some shit Cassie on, because Cassie just want to be loved. She want to have that attention. So when it transitioned from them being in the bed to actually seeing it to the plate, I don't think that was an actual, like them being in the bed, I don't think that was an actual thing that happened between them. Okay. I just think it just transitioned to, you know what I'm saying, we just seeing like that relationship or transitions to them in the play. You know what I'm saying?
Tom, I come to you, but one take, if that's the perspective, then that works for me. Because, you know, I'm like, is this the play or is this the real thing? Because we didn't see that. You know, I don't know if it was it was just, I don't know, I just didn't care for the transition. So if that was Lexi's interpretation of the relationship, I'm cool with it. But if we just kind of just, hey, let's go and have Cassie's little La La Land daydream, I'm just like, that's just weird.
But you gotta remember, Lexi's never seen them actually seen them together, so she can only assume what it's like based on how she knows what she knows about Nate and obviously what she knows about her sister.
Okay, gotcha. Tyra, how'd you feel about it?
I liked it. It was a lot going on, so I know you can be like, what? Well, where are we? But I like that we had. So there's the stage play perspective, and then there's the current situation in the audience, and then we have the Fesco situation, and then we also have them pretty much picking off in section of where we left off in the first episode, like with her mom, like with certain situations. And I felt like at that moment we were picking up. They kind of mixed it together. We have them really picking up from, okay, she's moved in, she's living in here with me, Cassie's living her best life.
Yes, yeah.
And it was just more so to let us know, like, because I think we have Cassie say, I think the best thing in life is to, just love someone. At this point, Cassie feels like this is all she ever wanted. This is what I have to offer, and this is what Nate wants. What I liked about that, what I was listening to, when we got past all the extra shit, is that she tells Nate, like, since you love me so much and you're this, and this is my favorite place in the world to be, I want you to know that I'm going to give you full control over me, everything, what I wear, what I say, my hair. And I'm like, you're giving him this full control. And then we look and she's looking like Maddie. I was like, what does that mean? She has this bone straight hair. We have Maddie, we have Maddie like, well, damn, she looks the part. Like, are you trying to transform her into me? It's just like, I feel like at those moments we were getting everything really from Cassie's and Lexi's perspective, but it was also putting Nate in there as kind of being confused as to what he wants. And just, he was very conflicted. He didn't have any real dialogue this episode, but he was very conflicted this entire episode, especially when we get into that nightmare and all that shit that's going on.
Man. I don't even know where I want to go next. I was going to go to a place you want to go first, but yeah, I feel you there. How did you mentioned Maddie? Let's stay there real quick and we can stay with you. How did you feel about Maddie and how she was depicted in this episode? I did too, especially towards the end where I forgot who was she putting the makeup on Lexi and saying that confidence is 90% of life is confidence.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's some real ass shit right there. I love that. And she was like, the thing about it is nobody knows if it's real or not. You know what I'm saying? And even though I don't encourage people put on a facade or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's true though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to secure whatever you're trying to secure. So that was dope as hell. I like that. We also got the scene with her and Samantha. But yeah, Tyra, stay there with Maddie. How did you feel about her this whole episode?
I love Maddie. I love the fact that we picked up with her running to the bathroom, and I think we were all assuming like she just wanted to pretty much fuck her up. That's what we thought we were getting. We were going to get like, if you bitch, you this, you that. Then it's just like, well, no, I'm not here for any of that. I'm here because we were friends. Like, I'm here for our friendship. This is not about Nate. I love at that moment we showed that she was being such a mature person in that moment, because I thought she was just going to go in and we've been waiting on her to pounce. But it's like, it's not that. I don't care about that. I already know that what Nate is and all. And this is prior to him pulling the gun on her and all that other extra shit. This was immediately after Rue ran off and they were trying to give her that intervention.
I forgot about
and
that.
It was just like, well, damn, like, you really, if this is really what you want to do, you're going to give up on this friendship that we've had for years for somebody like Nate, then go ahead. You can't even open the door and face me. And we just realized the type of person that Cassie really is. I didn't really get like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I hurt my friend behind this bathroom door. Like we got that first episode when her and Nate initially got together. She seemed really sorry. Her look on her face just looks like, I made my decision and it's to be with Nate, and he's giving me something that you can never give me, and this is what it's going to be. But she couldn't even open the door. Like, I was like, damn, Cassie really in shit.
Yeah. One take, what you got?
Cassie's terrible, bro. She's so, man, bro, that scene bothered me because I think we all been waiting, and I talked about this a few different times. Every time we brought up the fact that like the whole Maddie getting that Cassie, I said, I know she's gonna want to whoop her ass. I said, but bruh, this is your best friend. Somebody you tell everything. Whooping her is one part of it, but you are going to be crushed that your best friend like betrayed you like this. Mm-hmm. And like, shout out to Alexa Deming, because the acting in that scene when I don't know what it is with this show and scenes where people are on opposite sides of doors, but they give you like the best stuff. Bro, I love her in this moment because she's just like, yo, I like just face me and tell me it was worth it. Yeah. She's like, yo, I would have never done this to you. And I think that scene was elevated just because the scene that happened before and when she was crying in bed with her. And then you go straight to see that she did that to her. For somebody who, I think Maddie's characters, I think one of the underrated characters on this thing, because she's been very, very consistent and like just really good throughout. And I think we kind of like overlook her because of how strong she presents herself. But like when she has those moments of like grief and weakness, like I think she really shines, and she definitely did in this moment.
Yeah, man. Y'all feel sorry for her right here?
Nope.
Hell no.
Absolutely not, because she's still pretending. She's still, that I'm still pretty. I still have my looks. I'm still this. Like, she is just so shallow. Like, Cassie, that's only going to take you so far. Like, you only, you've only so far seen one side of Nate, and you get into like who he really is towards the ending. Like, she is just so like comfortable with accepting nothing. Like, what is he giving you? Just because he's giving you a little admiration, giving you a look, told you look pretty, like. And I know that those are some inner demons with her and her self-esteem, and she's always, since season 1, looked for that male validation. But at this point, I'm over it. Like, you could have got that shit from anybody else besides your bestie's boyfriend. You're really gonna fucking be alone, because if Nate leaves you, you don't even have your best friend to go to now. Like, you have no one.
Man, well said. Go ahead, bro.
You really think you're gonna leave that thing alone?
What? What you?
I'm just asking. You really think you're gonna leave that thing alone?
I mean, if not, I mean, because at this point they're like two peas in the pod, because neither one of them really have anybody right now. But it's just like how we get, in that. Just I don't even want to jump to the ending, but how he just kind of cut her dry. Like, yeah. It just took one mistake. Like, he has been through so much with Maddie. Maddie was trying to get you locked up and all that whole situation and the neck and the choking. They have been through so much. And Cassie did one thing, and she didn't even do anything. This was her sister.
True.
And he's ready to drop her like a bad habit. Whatever they have, it's not going to last long.
Well, let me counter on one take. Since you're saying that, do you not think that he going to leave that alone? Do you think they can flip it on us and Cassie the one that gives him the boot? Like, hey, you just too much. Look, just like
would never.
Hold on, but think about it though. The way he just dropped her like this. What if she come back? You know what, Nate? F you. I'm good. You don't think that's possible?
Nothing about Cassie's character indicated anything like that.
Cassie had the face like, oh, you bitch, Lexi, you just made me miss out on my man. She looked upset at Lexi like she had like seen red. She's gonna blame that on everybody else. Like, damn, I just got him. I had just moved in and straightened my hair. Now I gotta get my shit and move out. Like, she's gonna blame that. Cassie is a blamer. She's not gonna put nothing off on Nate. She's peeking in, breathing hard on that glass, like, Lexi, I'm gonna get you.
I forgot about that.
She's evil.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
She looked demonic.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I forgot about that. I don't got that image. I don't think. Yeah, damn. What am I doing? She looked like something came out of hell, boy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But that could. I don't know. We'll see. But talking about how y'all think their relationship is over, y'all think they'll resolve this in this season? The Jules and Rue, or you think it'll have to pick that back up next season?
I never shipped them, so I really don't care personally.
You never what them?
Shipped them, like cared about their relationship. I never cared about their relationship. I always thought that they were the best when they were just friends. And when they made it more than that, then I thought they ruined it. But them just being friends was really good. Their whole relationship, I don't think they should be together personally.
Oh, yeah. I agree. One take, what you got?
Yeah. I think I can agree with that. I think they're gonna resolve a little bit, but for the most part, I don't think we're gonna get like nail home anything solid this season. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the way they want to do like to be continued and stuff. They probably gonna do that again and to like next season or something like that.
That's stupid saying with this to be continued. I'm gonna quit dropping stuff. Yeah, I feel you. I think it. I would be mad if everything were resolved in the final episode. If we're only getting one more, it's like, well, you don't got to do that. Just wait till we get to season 3. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll see. Now, I know we talked about this earlier. I forgot to bring this up when she was talking to her mom. One little point I left out that I love was that Ruth said, "Hey, Gia is fine." She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll just take your word for it." She's getting D's in math. She's been in detention 3 times in the past week or 2, and it was something else she said. And Ruth dumbass like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And I'm just like, man, you know. And she was like, "Oh yeah," she was like, "That's because you only think about yourself." That was the third piece right there. I was like, "Oh shit!" So
all these revelations out of nowhere.
No.
She just carried this episode like shit. You're selfish, you're crackhead, you can get out, you're 18, get the boot, get the fuck out of here with all your drugs. I'm sick of your shit, I'm focusing on Gia.
Hey, well, better late than never.
I literally sat over here and I was watching. I was like, damn, when did she become this black mama? Where did this come from? She's been all overly supportive and handling her with kitty gloves. Like, that's what happened when Ali come over and tell you to get out the fucking kitchen. That's what happened.
And I gotta say, everybody agreed with you two in the comment section. There was like, yeah, I love the way Ali came in. That's what they needed. And I'm just like, damn, okay, well, you know, don't nobody
goes down.
Yeah. So good job there. Now we're gonna get there, Tyra. That part you brought up earlier. I thought I knew what that picture was because I'm ready to talk about this.
You know what else I saw in your comments? People commenting about how the producers or whatever had a problem with Kat. And I was like, there is some truth to that because the way they did Kat in this episode, I was like, damn, Kat, I thought at this moment they were covering everybody's life. We literally got Kat doing the little sensual shit, and then it was like cut. They didn't elaborate.
They didn't talk about it at all.
They didn't talk about it. They didn't go into, her self-esteem or how she feels now. Nothing. They just went like, boom, tits, bam, cut. I was like,
yeah,
that's
Kat finna transfer schools for the next season. Why?
and am I tripping? Does Lexi knows about this lifestyle?
She knew about everybody else's.
But how does she know? How does she know about her online game? Did she?
She knew about everybody else's, and I don't think that it was just so much like I didn't take everything that Lexi did literal. I knew some things were just
I got you.
Just from her perspective, but they delve into each character in their own way, in some way, shape, or form. And even if she didn't know about this part of Kat, there still could have been, Kat going through a transition to how she was last season to how she is currently, and then now, and then the sex kitten, and then now with the the situation with Ethan. Anything like they just said, fuck Kat. Kat literally had no line. She was not present. It's almost like she wasn't in the friendship.
Yeah, they had a line for the play part of her when they was talking about selfies and the Terminator. All that stuff. Get in that one take if you.
Lexi could just watch porn and she saw Cat stuff on Pornhub, so she's like, oh, I know that body. That's
you know how big it was when the little, I guess the little sex tape or that went viral and it was all around the school and. She was trying to convince people it wasn't her. It was such a major part of Kat's transition. Just Kat in general. It was just nothing.
You're right.
Yeah. I do not see her coming back for next season. The way they cut down on everything with her, because you could have not had that scene at all, honestly.
And I didn't know if I was tripping or not. Was Elliot in the play?
I was just about to bring that up. I thought the person playing Nathan in the play was Elliot at first. But I was like, oh no, that's they portraying Nathan. So I'm not sure.
I thought I saw him come out.
He wasn't in there.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Didn't you say that she was beefing with the producer or something?
Yeah.
She walked off set one day, and something happened between them. She walked off set,
I believe she wasn't comfortable with how they were trying to portray her character or the progression of Kat's character, and some shit I think she just didn't want to do or say. And then it just was like, okay, you don't want to do this. We just gonna cut everything out altogether. And now it's just like
out of here.
Nothing.
Out of here.
I got you. So we here now. We here now. What you think, your boy? How you think he gonna handle this situation, Mr. Ninja Assassin over here? You know, the Mr. Stealth Man. You know, this right here. I was at the edge of my seat for all this right here.
Oh man!
Somebody got a wire on them. And we're gonna have to figure this out right here. Cause she looking super suspect, you know. And he like, hey, come here. You know, be cool. And your boy got them laser eyes, man. And he what's going down? Is this what stopped your boy Fesco from getting to the play? Because he was about to leave. It's like, is everything good? To be continued.
Well, no, he did. What did the text message say? I don't remember.
I'm saved. I saved the best seat for you in the house. Yeah. And then in the early in the episode, he replied in yellow, said, "On my way."
Nothing was said. Nothing, happened to where. Of course, we saw Tait and share shit, but I think he just felt the energy in the air. Like Ashtray stay on this shit. I love Ashtray. You're not gonna catch Ashtray slipping like y'all in this bitch whispering. You look real suspect. Something is going on. Y'all was whispering outside. Now you're whispering now. I don't know what's going on, but I don't trust nothing moving. Ashtray coming through with that Tony Montana ass energy. Like, I shut all this shit down. I love Ashtray. When the fuck did he have a growth spurt? He looks so much older for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Just right then, I was like, damn. He looked like he got like, when did he grow? But he looked real masculine. He looked like, bitch, I'll knock all this shit over. I'll fuck all y'all up. What's up? Like, it looked real intense. Like, it was so suspenseful. You just don't know, because it's not like, well, we don't really just know what Ashtray would. No, Ashtray will lay you the fuck out.
Yeah.
You coming at me, you coming at my family.
Right.
Bitch, I didn't want you here in the first place. I wanted to kill you after I killed Mouse. All y'all can die.
Right.
Yeah. I love Ashtray. That's my nigga.
Wow. I forgot your name. One take. What you love? Thank you, Tara. One take. What you think gonna happen, man? You think Ashtray gonna slit his throat? Do you think that Faye is gonna snitch? Or you think that Faye is gonna be loyal? Like, hey, I appreciate y'all holding me down. I pushed the manager off the roof. Y'all let me hide out. You know, I like you. You know, your boy's a snitch. Let's take him out. What you think is gonna happen with all this?
Man, it's a tricky situation. As much as I love Ashtray, but like sometimes Ashtray be on go all the time. Yes. And the fact that what's the name got a wire right now, if you be on go and you kill him right there, police bust through the door, and you know who gonna take the fall because they not gonna let Ashtray go to jail. It's gonna be Fed.
Oh man.
You know
okay.
Does he have on an actual wire? Because they are very distinct about, like, we saw him, I think, put his phone on the table. I was like, is he planning to record him or just trying to get a confession, or is he actually wired up underneath there in his Faye? I don't think Faye's in on it. I think she's just supposed to be quiet. Yeah. I don't think Faye's wired up.
No, I don't think Faye's wired up at all.
Yeah.
I think it's just him. He just don't want her to say nothing or do anything, say anything incriminating. But here's the thing, though. This one can throw stuff off. What if Faye brings up her pushing the dude off the hotel balcony just so Cutler won't use the stuff he got, or Cutler can't use the stuff he got on Ashtray and Fed?
I don't even think. I don't believe in her that much.
Yeah.
You don't believe in her?
I don't believe in her that much because she had that opportunity when she went in there to look at his tie. He was like, I look good on the left, look good on the right. What's good? Like, I'm trying to look good. She could have said something then. Like, why would she? She could have said something prior. Why would she keep holding it off if she was going to really ride for them and try to save the situation?
There is no way she would rather chill with Cutler lame ass than kicking with Feds and Ashtray. There is no way she want to go back. I'm almost 100.
That's true.
I'm gonna say 97% sure. The only reason she started talking to Cutler because Cutler had some drugs, okay? And Cutler probably ain't never had a piece of nothing. It's like he gave her some drugs. They got a little thing going between one another. That's it. I don't think there's any real love or care for Cutler's character. So I think she'll betray him. It's just she has to find out the best way to do it because once again,
she might. But what about the loyalty? Like, I feel
she's
like
desperate.
She might feel after this episode. I feel like she might feel a little bit more smited because he's not checking for her like that. Like he's vibing with Lexi. I feel like she would be that much of like, well, damn, I would have said something, but he doesn't even like me like that. Because you see, she kind of went in there like she wants to say something, and she hit him with that dramatic pause. And she was like, you know, do I look good? You know, do you think I would look good to, you know, other females? Like, low key, do I look good for Lexi? And she was like, yeah, like, it's fine. You know, like, that's not what I came in here for. I feel like if she was going to say something, she would have said something. I feel like she's a bird with big lips. She don't have no loyalty. I don't care.
Okay, we'll see. It could go either way. It can go either way.
That's a bird. Her and Cassie, birds.
Okay. You know, once is your dream gonna come true with Samantha here? You know, you think that's gonna and did she give her the dress that she was trying on? You think she knew she was trying to dress on?
Yeah, she had the camera up.
Okay.
Oh no, we're not just gonna pass up. Y'all said she was all okay. What happened?
Whoa, wait a minute, sweetheart. Wait a minute. I want to make sure we get something understood now. Yeah, she did do a little something, but if she really wanted to get at her, I think she would just did more than just give her this dress. Okay. Her giving her the dress is like, hey, I know you like this, and you about to move on with your life. Here's something to remember us by. Okay. Nah, that ain't, hey, put on this dress, come over to the house later. Okay, just put on this dress, go do your thing, move past this little time because you're getting ready to leave. I know my son gonna be a little disappointed, but you were such a great babysitter / nanny. I want to give you something to remember us by. So no, she was not making a pass out.
So you don't think she would try to lick on Maddie?
Hell yes, she would. I'm just saying. I don't think she is right now.
I think she would too.
I don't trust her. Like I just don't like. Even if it was that, why not have an open conversation of, you know, hey, I know you've been kind of, you know, in my closet. I do have a camera in there. I've seen you playing dress up, and I know that you aspire to have nice things. And since you're leaving, you know, it's no plex or anything, but I am giving you this gift or this. Or if she's just that genuine of a person, like, yeah, I don't want to say anything. I'm just gonna give her this dress. Like, look how much she holding on to that dress. I feel like she want to give her that dress, and she might want to give her something else. But we'll see.
Well, oh wow.
Okay.
She probably
I don't know. I don't trust that lady. She make me itch.
You don't trust nobody in the show. You don't trust nobody in the show.
That's funny.
Oh,
I just have to pull this up. I think our boy's gonna die.
Hey,
I just had to come back.
Damn, with the pimp lean.
Yeah.
Get him, Ashtray.
Yeah.
I love Ashtray.
I want him just to be like, "What's up, man?" I just want him to ask them just straight up, what's going down. Now we at the end, and of course, y'all let me know if I left something out y'all want to talk about. But I'm conflicted with the super gay display here. I'm conflicted. I mean, I don't know if I should praise it or I don't know, because I mean it's I don't know.
I understand.
I mean it's I just don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be great, but I could see a bunch of gay people being offended by that. You know, and maybe it's satire and I don't get the joke and it's over my head. I don't know, but and I'm trying to look at y'all to read off y'all, but OneTake definitely not giving me nothing, man. But I don't know. I mean, it was entertaining. And Nate was about to cry, and he damn near did. We just spoke about that earlier. Look at his face. But man, your girl Lexi did not hold nothing back. Man, this was as crazy as the sausage party ending. I don't know if y'all saw that movie where all the food had the big orgy at the end. You know, they had water bottles and stuff. Pelvic thrust everywhere, tossing salads. It was all over the place. So it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I was back and forth. I was laughing, and then I was like, huh? And then I was laughing. You know, Tyra, how did she feel about the ending? I'm curious.
I didn't expect that. I was like, damn, Lexi. The entire play, I was waiting. I was like, where the hell is Nate? Is she not going to talk about Nate? Is this a girls thing? She only really introduced the girls in the beginning. So when we got here and I realized, because we're transitioning from the relationship with Maddie and then Cassie and how much they meant to each other, and we've already sampled on all of his confusion. I don't think we talked about his nightmare.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
We didn't talk about his nightmare.
Yeah, that's horrible. First of all, the way they did it was great because they showed Nate, then they showed him having sex with Cassie, then they showed the shot of her ass. So I'm thinking it was Nathan, you know, ripping the panties down or whatever. And then they switched to Cal, and then I was like, so Cal finna smash Cassie? And I'm like, oh, that is the worst nightmare in the world. Damn, but yeah, go ahead. How'd you feel about it?
Just him being so conflicted, and I felt like at that moment it was just like, first of all, I'm already conflicted with the relationships I have between Cassie and Maddie. Then on top of that, I have this shit going on with my father with the disc, and I feel like he has this fear of, you know, I'm gonna become that. I'm gonna be like my father. I'm gonna, you know, acquire to rip some pantyhose off and put my thumb in somebody's mouth. I just don't know who I am. He's so confused with who he is as a man and just his sexuality. So at that moment for goddamn Lexi to put in his face, like, yeah, we know that that whole time it was about, you know, that gym and them in the locker room and that masculine energy. And then it just transitions to, yeah, this is the facade that you're putting on and you're commanding everybody. All the guys look up to you, but low key, we know that you maybe like something else. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I didn't know how to think about that, because I'm like, if that is what's going on with him and he's conflicted with his sexuality and he might be gay or whatever, I don't think that was okay to out him at that moment. I'm never going to be on team Nathan ever. But just at that moment, it was just like, damn, that's just really letting everybody in here know that, you know, he may have a preference for something else, and all of that masculine whatever is to cover up, you know, what he really feels and what he really wants and the energy he really wants to put out there. He needs a hero. Like, he wanted to twirl and dance and skeet. I was like, oh shit. So yeah. It was a lot, but at that moment I was still happy because I was like, Nate, that's what you deserve. Like, I was like, you low-key deserve this, all of this shame. And it wasn't even like, oh my God, like, nobody in the audience was like, oh yeah, that's Lexi, that's Cassie, that's whatever. People were just genuinely having a really good time and enjoying the play. But
especially her.
Yeah. He took it really, really personal. Like, and I'm like, if nobody really knows you guys, and she did switch up the names, and I was thinking Lexi really doesn't talk to anybody. Now, I really wouldn't work. You wouldn't have to work that hard to kind of put two and two together, but well, I don't know. Can you really look at this as, you know, the kids or the whatever adults in the audience and go, oh, that's supposed to be Nathan. Oh, that's supposed to be, you can, but it's all open for interpretation. This could be all made up. People don't know. Everybody doesn't know your life. Lexi knows your life. This is her perception. So it's just all about, but he's making it a point to be like, even you saw that out of everybody there, Cassie made a point to leave, and he made a point to that they had to walk out, they had to exit, they couldn't take it. But everybody else, we saw them go through the change of, yes, that's who we were, this is who I am. And they saw the flaws in themselves and their growth and their problems. And even though they may have been like, bitch, is this play about us? Like, really, Lexi? Afterwards, it was like, okay, I see what she's trying to do. Even Matt, it was like, even though just because it was Nate, she was like, yeah, you're a badass. Put that shit on Fun Street. You gay, nigga, you gay. Like, it's she was really hyping it up. Like, yes, but it was just more so like everybody was accepting it. And Cassie, like, she just couldn't take it. She had to leave out. She needed to catch herself. Nobody could take that mirror being held up to their face. And instead of him, you know, just sitting there and low key, you know, playing it cool, like, I know who I am. Like, he is so conflicted and uncomfortable. He had to get up and leave. Like, he just, I don't know. I think they should have just maybe had a little bit more fun with it, even though it was really personal, especially for him. It was like, well, damn, if you just, chill, you're having a good time. Just laugh at it. Like, you're always going to be Nate. Nobody knows any different. But you made it a point to, like, you put all the eyes on you. Like, you left out and then you dumped Cassie. Like, he took it, like, really, really, like, you could have had your emotions in the car. You could have cried in the car. You didn't have to do that shit right here in front of everybody. Not everybody know you probably want a little dick on the side. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Man, I got so much to say, but I got to give it to One Take for a second. Tyra, I was gonna let you make it too, but man, I got so much to say. God, hold on, One Take. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. First of all, I agree with pretty much everything you said, except for people are not gonna be able to match the names. Are you serious?
Well, not so much match the names, but who's to say that this is nobody can say like everything here is 100% true. Things can be open to interpretation.
Tyra, did you know we all been in high school before? Gossip is gossip flies faster than the speed of light. And she don't put this is the last thing anybody in high school wants to happen. At the end of the year, a play of the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
even more so for you to hold your face together. It's already out. Everybody's already seen it. He could have still continued to be that badass Nate Jacobs. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but that's not me. I'm not interested. I'm still whatever. He put the spotlight on himself to just make me feel like.
I'm not a friend of Nate. I don't blame him because I ain't never seen nobody crucify more than that he was in this little ending right here. But One Take, jump in there, man. Talk about the ending. Nate running out of there. This big orgy on stage, and also the nightmare that he had where his daddy was finna give it to him.
Yeah, oh God, why you have sex?
Man, I was about that out. I'm trying to put the point home, but man,
that was some sick stuff.
Yeah.
I think Tyler, you talking about you don't want nobody to be put out like, man, the hell with Nate Jacobs. I don't care what he feels. That man deserves any and every bad thing about to happen to him. And I think everybody, if you look at it, they made it an emphasis to for the scar on his head. Because if you look at Ethan, who played him in the play, he has the exact same scar. So Lexi was just trying to make sure yeah.
So that's what they was doing. Okay, so that's what they was doing. Ethan was portraying Nathan.
So it was Ethan.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, he probably gonna whoop Ethan ass later on.
Yeah.
But it was Ethan. Ethan was fucking it up out there. Go ahead.
He was.
He said, "Hey, you want to have your whack ass brain tumor and shit? Get
no more Ethan winning.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. I love that. I love the whole thing though. It don't get me wrong. That shit felt super awkward. I'm like, bro, what is they doing, bro? I'm like, I don't know what kind of locker room they got going on.
Yes,
there. That's cool or whatever. But y'all get a little too weird. Well,
yeah.
That accompanied with like the nightmare. Or I don't even know if it's actually a nightmare for Nate at this point. I think that Nate probably like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He afraid that he like it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm saying. Granted,
that is true. That's true. Yeah.
I thought that I knew it would get there, but I thought that it would have been done in more of a tasteful way. It's not just outing him, but just I didn't think she was gonna go that far. I was like, you had a whole penis dropping down from the I was like,
Tyra, hold on. How can you say it's not about outing? That's what it was.
I thought it was going to be a little bit more tasteful than that. I thought it was going to be left open up for interpretation because he's left open up, for interpretation. We really don't know which way Nate wants to go sexually. We just know so far that he is confused and he may like different things, but he's just not in the position to accept those things about himself. So I thought it was just going to be left open. It was like, no, I like penis. I was like, this is a lot.
But that's why I like the beginning of it, where whoever the girl in the play who plays Maddie was like, that's so gay. Yeah. He's like, the hell are you talking about? And then they go into this whole thing to where they doing a whole bunch of gay stuff. But to them, it's like, no, this is gay. You know what I'm saying? We're completely comfortable. It's like,
I think it was supposed to be more of also tearing down that masculine energy and all of that stuff. Like it's not always about that. It's so easy and to be conflicted with what's interpreted as gay or as wrong. You know, everything is okay. It's okay to be open. But at that moment, all you can help but really see is, damn, like that's Nate. And Nate is having a penis drop down behind him and skeeting in people's face. Like, I was like, damn, this is a lot.
Go big or go home. Go big or go home.
Look at the audience.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
it was a lot. I was like, damn, this is a high. Like, who signed off on this shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm wondering who signed off.
This is a
where
lot.
the budget was at. I need to know all of that.
Yeah.
I need to know
this is incredible right here. This puts what's that show called? The play? Is it Hamlet? No, that's not Hamlet. Hamilton. Yeah. This is competing with Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? So, this is thrown off right here. So, Nate gives Cassie the boot. And we get a to be continued. I mean, anything I leave out, y'all want to touch on real quick?
I don't know, shit. I think we covered everything.
Okay. Yeah.
It was so much here. It's so much to look forward to, but it was a lot here. I think we covered Rue, you know, being a crackhead, about to get kicked out the house. Whatever one take.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Bro.
We covered Cassie. We covered the whole situation with, I guess, just leaving off on what do we think Fesco is going to do or what's going to happen with that, because we just leave off with, you know, is everything okay? Do we really think he made it to the play? I personally, I'm a little, I don't know. I feel like he ain't make it.
I don't know. Yeah, he probably didn't. What you think? One take, you think he made it?
Yeah, he made it, man. Let me convince myself that he made it.
Because it was just driving home. Like, she's steady peeking and looking. And once we have him, like, he's so eager to be there. It's like, I'm going to be there front row. And he's so eager to be so supportive. He would have been there as soon as the play started. And you know it wouldn't take. The fact that he wasn't there, he didn't make it. We didn't see him come in like, I'm late, but I made it. Boo, here go your roses. He did not come. Like, he didn't make it.
This the thing they give me. It's the line of dialogue that Lexi has where she said, like, things that she feel like things are going good, then at a moment notice, snatched away. And I kind of feel like this play is the height of that happiness. Like, everybody's cheering. She nailed it. Like she feeling like it's only up from here.
And love her life.
You know, man.
Yeah. Damn, man. I feel you, bro. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in the comment section, let us know, did Fesco make it to the play when they, you know, do the standing ovation? Is he going to be at the back? Is he going to be behind the stage with the roses? Or is he going to be in the back of a cop car because something popped off at the house? Bodies, did the ashtray kill, what's his name? Cutler?
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, is Rue and Jules gonna get back together? You know, what's gonna happen?
I'm all about
you know, let us know what y'all think. Also, let us know if we missed any important plot point that you loved and we missed. Let us know all your thoughts, your concerns, your questions down in the comment section below. And that is going to wrap it up for this recap of Euphoria Season 2, Episode 7, titled The Theater. And it's double. Actually, after talking to y'all about it, that title makes more sense now.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what's up. But before we head out of here, Miss Tyra, what do you have going on your channel right now that you would like to promote to the good people out there?
Same. I just dropped my Texas Chainsaw Massacre breakdown for that. I just did my Kanye. We're gonna get into that Genius. That's a really good video. Of course, we have that Euphoria coming Sunday nights, and always got the paid reviews coming. It's always so. I post, I feel like every day almost now, so it's always some good content. Come on by and see what's up.
Yes. One take, what you got going on your channel for the good people out there?
Man, of course, the Euphoria solo review. Go check out the Bel Air review. Go check out the Peacemaker review. I'm kind of like free right now, so I might have like some anime videos up and might check out a couple. Oh, I'm about to finish a couple series as well, so I can't say exactly what they are at the moment because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna finish them, but just be able to look out.
Already. Now, me myself, I just posted my Peacemaker finale review, my Bel Air. What the hell is my Bel Air? Hold on, let me hit the refresh button. Where are my videos at? There they go. I had to hit refresh. Got my Uncharted review. Got my Texas Chainsaw Massacre review. Bel Air episode 4 with Miss Tyra right here. Season finale of Peacemaker, and also episodes 1 through 3 of Bel Air with One Take right here. And of course, I'll have my solo review for Euphoria by the time this post right here as well. And so we're going to be doing this again, hopefully, next week, same time, same place. So make sure you subscribe to all these lovely people here. Their information is in the description of this video. You can follow us on social media. Our handles are on the screen. And yeah, it'll be on my channel tab as well. And so, guys, again, I just want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's OneTakeBigDog. And Tara, that's just our opinion. Peace out. We'll see y'all next time.